It's been a fixture on America's roads since 1903, but today Harley-Davidson said it will move a piece of its Americana and the jobs that come with it overseas to avoid a retaliatory counterpunch from Europe after the U.S. imposed tariffs on steel and aluminum.
Harley-Davidson is an American icon, and Americans don't want an American icon that's built overseas.
Harley execs were welcomed to the White House last year as a symbol of American industry. The president urged them to add jobs.
Made in America. Harley-Davidson. Made in America.
But earlier this year, the company said it would move much of its Kansas City plant operations to Thailand. Now, Harley says a 25% increase in European tariffs would add $2,200 to the cost of a motorcycle shipped to Europe, its second biggest market. Late today, President Trump tweeted, surprised that Harley-Davidson of all companies would be the first to wave the white flag. I fought hard for them, and ultimately, they will not pay tariffs selling into the EU. In the Wall Street slide today, Harley stock lost 6%. Of course, it's not just Harleys affected by the tariffs and counter-tariffs. It's everything from cheese to nails to cranberries to, of all things, movie theater seats. At first-class seating in Michigan, Chuck Reed fears higher steel prices will force his prices higher, costing him valuable customers. But he's reluctant to move manufacturing overseas.
The price, when you're selling to a theater, is paramount, and if we don't keep that cost down, they will look for alternative resources.
Back in Harley's home state of Wisconsin, Governor Scott Walker today urged all sides to pull back.
Let's just get rid of all the tariffs out there.
As a threatened trade war now threatens classic American jobs. Tom Costello, NBC News, Frederick, Maryland.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.